Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Hidden Mickeys by rockratzero. And in case you missed the announcement yesterday, there is now a tracking sheet for Sudoku Adventure. Just check if you're on YouTube, check the description for a link to that. And if you're on TikTok, check my link tree in the bio. So, what are the rules to this puzzle? Well, by the way, Hidden Mickeys, do you see the Mickey Mouses? That's cute. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. So in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have crop key pairs in the grid. So these are these white dots and black dots. Crop key is the Polish word for dot, in case you were curious. So digits separated by a white dot must be consecutive. So if this was a 2, this could be 1, because 1 and 2 are consecutive, or it could be 3, because 2 and 3 are consecutive. Digits separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio. Kind of an easy way to think about that is one of the digits is exactly double the other one. So if this was a 2, this could be 1, because 2 is exactly double 1, or this could be a 4, because 4 is exactly double 2. So the order doesn't matter. Just if you were to pick one of the digits, it should be exactly double the other, a 1 to 2 ratio. Now, because it's crop key pairs, not all the dots are necessarily given. So if I had a 2, 4 here, there could have been a black dot between them. There's not, and that's perfectly fine. I'm allowed to place the 2, 4 like that. You don't need to worry about that. We also have quadruples in the grid. That's these circles here with numbers in them. So what that means is that somewhere in the 4 cells that it touches, we need at least one of that digit appearing. So we need a 5 somewhere in these 4 cells. Somewhere in these 4 cells, we need a 3. Now, this happy face this one's just there to complete the final Mickey Mouse. It doesn't affect the rules in any way. It's purely aesthetic. It's cosmetic. But look how happy the Mickey Mouse is. All right, so those are the rules. There is a link in the description if you'd like to try it yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so there's something special about a chain of black dots like this when you can't repeat digits on them, specifically if you can't repeat digits between the two ends. So let's think about that. Because these are 3 distinct digits, then we have to start with a digit, and we have to be able to double it twice. So 1, 2, 4 is an option. But even if we started with 2, we'd have to do 2, 4, 8. And 8 is too big for this puzzle. It only goes to 6. So this is going to be 1, 2, 4, but we don't know what order it goes in. But what we do know is that the 2 is in the middle and it's surrounded by a 1, 4 pair. And now because of that, this cell here has to fulfill our quadruple and put a 3. So we can place the 3 as well. And this is going to be a pair. The remaining 2 digits are 5, 6. This does exactly the same thing. We have a 2 in the middle surrounded by a 1, 4 pair. And that lets us place this 5. And then now here, this is going to be a pair. The 2 digits that remain, the 3, 6. Got to be careful with this one. These 2 digits can repeat. So there's more options for this. However, because I was going to say, so one of the options is to still do 1, 2, 4, but we could also do 1, 2, 1. We could do 4, 2, 4. We could even do 2, 4, 2, right? Now, one thing that we could also do is 3, 6, 3 or 6, 3, 6. But this 3, 6 pair tells us that there's no 3 or 6 down here. So this is not going to be from 3, 6. And it's also, you can never, here's the thing, you can never put a 5 on a black dot because you can't halve it to 2.5 and you can't double it to 10. So these are going to be from 1, 2, 4, but we don't really know which way they go. So the happy face goes here. Anyway, now this 5 looking up does tell us there's a 5 somewhere up here. And then that means there's also a 5 down here somewhere. The 2 looking up with this 2 looking in does mean there's a 2 somewhere down here. We probably need to think about this chain. Let's see if there's anything else that we might think about first. We know there's a 3 in here, but this 3 helps with that anyway. Let's see. Is there anything I can do here? Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this chain here. So it needs to be 3 consecutive numbers because we can't repeat. So can we do 1, 2, 3? Well, if we did 1, 2, 3, the 2 would actually be here. So we can't do 1, 2, 3 because the 2 would need to be in the middle to do that. So we're not 1, 2, 3. How about 2, 3, 4? Well, this could be a 2 with a 3 here and a 4 here. And that seems reasonable to me. So that's one option. We can't do 2, 3, 4 the other way, though, because 2 can't be here. 3, 4, 5. This can't be the 3. So if we do 3, 4, 5, we'd go 3, 4, 5, but neither of these can be 5 either. So 3, 4, 5 is out. 4, 5, 6. Neither of these are 5. And with 4, 5, 6, the 5 would have to be in the middle. So we can't do that. So actually, it looks like 2, 3, 4 is our only option. And there's only one way to do it. Because we can't do 1, 2, 3. We can't do 3, 4, 5, or 5, 6, or 5, 6, 7. So this is 2, 3, 4, and that places the 5 here. That gives us the 1 and the 4 and the 6 and the 5. Over here, we get the 1 and we get the 6. All right, that 1 gives us the 4 and the 1 here. This 4 tells us this is a 2, 4 pair, and this can't be 1. So if this is a 1, 2 pair, we're either doing 1, 2. So if this was a 2, this would be a 4. If this was a 1, this would be a 2. So I think it's all possible at the moment. We can fill these pairs, though, for these columns. This is 3, 5. This is 4, 6. Okay. So we probably need to think about this chain now. We can think about it in the same way if we'd like to. Can we do 1, 2, 3? No, because neither of these can be 2. In fact, 2 in this box is one of these 2 cells. So can this be 2? I think that's the first question I want to ask. We have to increase because we can't go 2, 1, 0. So we're going to go, we would go 2, 3, 4, and we can't do that because the 4 would end up here with clashing with that 4. So actually this is the 2. That makes that 4, which makes that 2 and 1 because of the black dots. Makes this 6 and 4. Very nice. Okay. So now we need a 4 and a 5 up here. The 4 is actually placed in this box. So 4 is in the middle, so it has to be surrounded by a 3 and a 5. This 5 tells us the order. That's 3 and 5. This quad did get its 3, so we don't need to fill it. That's 6 and 3. What are these 2 digits? We need a 1, which can only go here, and we need a 6. This column finishes with a 5. That finishes this 3, 5 over here. We get a DT Duke because we put a 3 in the corner. This is 3 and 6. 6, 3 here. And here's 1, 2. And we're done. Nice. All right, I will embed the solution. I'm not sure why there's not a solution embedded, but I will do so. Let me just click that right now. All right, now we have the solution. All right, cool. Well, neat puzzle, Rock Rat. I really enjoyed that, and I like the Mickey Mouse theme as well. I think that's really cute, especially the happy face down here. Really nice training on how a chain of 3 black dots works and how to be careful in doing this one. Although the puzzle does not punish you for putting a 2 and a 1, 4 around it. So you might have had an easier time if you didn't realize that this didn't work the same way as these. Interesting. Cool. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed this. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.